All right, I thought I would film kind of an unboxing. This is a box of This Dog's Afterlife in paperback that I haven't seen in several years now. I have seen them before, but it's been a long time. This Dog's Afterlife is more of a it's a small paperback. And so generally speaking, it just gets downloaded as a Kindle, as an ebook. I have a few friends who have asked for a couple copies, so I ordered a few, and I have a couple drawings coming up. I have several books coming out. Let's see, I've got Fate Book 1, Lineage, which is coming out in the next few weeks. Then I have Shell, which is a short story coming out in 3 weeks. It's the only scary story I've ever written, and it's going to be perfect for Halloween. It still skeeves me out. I actually wrote it a few years ago and thought about I just shelved it because it just creeped me out, and it's so unlike most of the stories that I write, which are very kind of carefree and about Santa's elves and guardian angels that are dogs and things like that. But when I wrote Shell, I hadn't written anything in a long time, and I was kind of in a place where I thought, yeah, I kind of want to write a scary story. It's what got me into really, really, really wanting to be a writer, with Stephen King. And I gave up on the idea that I would be a scary story writer the very first time I read a Stephen King novel, which was It. And it scared the crap out of me. And I knew right then and there, I think I was like 12, 13 years old, I was never gonna write scary stories for a living. But anyway, to come back around, I wrote that. It's coming out this month, and along with Fate, Book 1, Lineage, I have Amazon let me do a free book promotion, a free book deal, and I have This Dog's Afterlife for free until tonight at midnight. I think you can download the Kindle version for free. So save, I think it's like $3 or something, and grab a copy on in the ebook format if you would like. I think you can gift them too. I'm not sure. But anyway, back to This Dog's Afterlife, the physical book. I have a new version of This Dog's Afterlife coming out in 2021, and the same thing for the elves. Like these books, I see these things all the time, the paperbacks. The library has a few copies. There's copies everywhere. I get these all the time. And I constantly have some of these. Whereas This Dog's Afterlife, I haven't seen a physical copy of it in years now. So I ordered a few. I have a few going out. Like I said, I'm mailing a few. I have some prizes coming up that I'm going to be doing and giveaways of the book. All because this is the last version of this book that will ever exist. It's getting a new cover design. It's got some new inserts. There's going to be a new foreword, which is really cool. Book 2 of This Dog's Afterlife is coming next year, which that's going to be, I've got so many books coming out. So that's going to be cool. So I thought it would be neat to just, I don't know, unbox them again, because it is kind of like I'm seeing it for the first time. So I figured I would do this. Oh, and George, I have your book coming to you as soon as I can get it signed, and I'll send it out to you. George is one of my most avid readers of not just the elves, but This Dog's Afterlife too, which is, man, they take the crap out of this thing. I have known George since, I believe, junior high, man. I've known that cat forever. I think the first time I met George, he was coming over to our house. We built a little quarter pipe ramp for our skateboards, and he was coming over there and skating that thing. And then we were in high school together. We did a bunch of theater together, and George loves This Dog's Afterlife. So thank you, George. I'll be sending you a copy here very soon. So, oh man, let's see what, oh, that looks cool. It's been a long time. Oh, neat. Yeah, and they're in good shape. I got a box one time, they were all damaged, but this looks great. So that's the cover. The last time it'll see really the light of day. Like I said, it's getting a new design. There's the back, and that dog right there That's Lily. That's a picture of Lily when I was actually setting up the files for the little paperback. And she would nose her way over to my laptop. We have since lost Lily. So she's going to make an appearance in book 2, which will be really cool. And she'll go into the foreword, and man, I haven't seen this in forever. So the little fore section there, those were the names of the pets and the animals that friends and family of mine that had lost their pets, who had crossed the old Rainbow Bridge. And I've kept a list, pretty substantial list, unfortunately, over the years, for other friends and family who have lost pets. And that's going to be one of the new forewords. That's one of the reasons why I'm redesigning the book. So that's going to be a new section. With book 2, there's a little preview of book 2 in the first one. That's getting an overhaul as well. And the cover design is going to be different, which will be pretty neat. So I thought it'd be cool. I'd get a few copies of this the last time that this one will exist, really, minus what's in libraries and things like that. And get ready to send out the drawings, the free copies, and sign a couple of them that folks have asked me to sign. So anyway, I thought I'd film it. It's been a minute. Oh, it smells good. Do any of you book nerds go out there and smell? It reminds me of, I don't know if you collected comics when you were a kid or not, but the smell of comics was always something that I loved, and the smell of books is something that, I don't know, geeks me out. It's a weird thing, but yeah. So that's This Dog's Afterlife, and with Fate coming out, with Lineage coming out here soon, Shell coming out, Fate Book 2, Heritage coming out in November. I've got like 3 releases coming out in the next month and a half, 2 months. Yeah, a lot going on. And then, of course, This Dog's Afterlife redesign and book 2 coming first quarter of next year, I hope, if all goes to plan. Just a lot going on. But anyway, so that's pretty cool. And thanks, George. I will be sending this to you. And to the rest of you who have asked for physical copies and signed editions and things like that, I'll be doing my best to get those in the mail here very, very soon. So thanks, guys, and I will see you later.